Alright, so today as part of my weird calisthenics programming series, I'm going to be doing a video on training volume. So essentially answering the question, how many sets should you do in your workouts and throughout your training week overall? Now, I have mentioned a couple of times in previous videos that there really is no such thing as the perfect amount of volume, but I'm gonna try to get relatively close in today's video. In order to do so, I'm going to divide this question into two separate questions. How many sets do you need to see progress, and how many sets can you actually recover from? So let's start off with the first question. How many sets do you need to actually see progress? Now, in order to actually answer this question, I'm actually going to put a link down below to a video that Jeff Nepper did a couple of months ago on minimalistic training. And just to give you guys a couple of stats from that video, if you don't want to go and watch it. Now, for strength, you need about 1 to 4 heavy sets on that exercise that you want to get stronger at. If you want to get bigger, you need about 10 sets a week for every single muscle group. But only doing 1 to 4 sets will give you about 65% on average of the results, and doing about 5 to 9 sets will get you as much as 84% of the result. And the reason that I want to use that video as a reference is that it actually goes to show you that you really don't need to do a lot of volume to see progress. You can actually get quite far not doing 20 sets workouts. And then we're going to take a look at the second question, essentially asking ourselves, how many sets can you recover from? In order to answer this question, we actually have to take a look at how you get stronger or bigger across a period of time. Now, training in essence is just an alternation of recovery and breakdown. When you do an exercise in the gym, you essentially break yourself down. So you're going to rip your muscle fibers and you're going to stress your CNS. And then when you are not in the gym, so eating, sleeping and recovering, your body repairs the damage that you did whilst you were exercising. Now, the way that it actually works is that if you leave yourself enough time to recover, your body will actually make itself slightly bigger and slightly stronger than you were before doing the initial workouts. When you do this for long periods of time, all those very small improvements add up and you get noticeably bigger and stronger. Now, as a result of this, the amount of volume that you can do depends massively on how much volume you can actually recover from, and this depends greatly on the individual. So obviously things like sleep, nutrition, stress, all those kind of things have a massive impact on how much work you can actually recover from. And if you cannot recover from all the stuff you're doing because of a lack of sleep, nutrition, or whatever reason, you actually tend to regress. So you're essentially breaking yourself down if you're not giving yourself enough time to recover. So now that we know the general recommendations for volume and also how little you can actually do to make progress, and we combine that with knowing that the ability to recover is something that you really have to take into account, let's go back to the initial question. How many sets should you do in your workouts? Now, what I would recommend you guys to do is to essentially make progress on the least amount of volume possible. On your compounds, you're going to be doing about 3 to 5 sets generally when you are running a proper program. So what I would advise you to do is take the compound and start off your workout with that exercise, and then really do as little sets as you can possibly do on accessory work. So let's say that you're doing the leg day, you're going to do 3 to 5 sets on squats, and then you're going to do, let's say, 1 or 2 sets of a quad exercise, a hamstring exercise, and a calf exercise, and simply call it a day. If you want to see some examples of this, just take a look at my full week of weighted calisthenics, because I actually trained that exact way. Doing it like this, you will end up with workouts of about, let's say, 7 to 10 sets, which I think is a very good starting point for most people, and from there simply see how you respond. If you feel like you're always fatigued when you start off your new workouts, you obviously have to decrease volume, and if you feel like you can do more and still recover from that work, you can slightly increase the amount of volume that you do. But about 7 to 10 sets of workout, I think, is a very good place to start for most people. So those are my recommendations, and with that I actually want to finish off today's video. Now if you have any more questions regarding this topic, leave them down below, and any more further video suggestions are always very well appreciated. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and share the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Latest.